to our next topic, that is reflection of light. So you have already know that what is exactly reflection, that is when the light goes back or bounces back. Now basically how you're going to exactly define it? It is the change in the direction of light by a polished or shiny surface, example mirror, is known as reflection of light. Now here clearly understand that what is light exactly. Now here see in the picture exactly what is happening when the light is falling on the object. Now what is happening? It goes back, right? Now here see, we have an object here. Now the light is coming on the object and we can say that falling on the object. Now here again, because of this, if this is a polished surface, or we can say that it is some mirror or something like that, what it will do is it will bounce back the light. Now what are the main terms you need to understand here is the light, or we, as you already know, that we represent the light in the form of ray. And what you need to do is you have to show the direction also, which is a very important thing. Whenever you are drawing the light in the form of ray or drawing some images, always put an arrow, because this is the very much important thing, as it shows the direction in which the light is coming. Now the light or the ray that is falling on the object is known as incident ray, right? Incident, that is falling on the object. The ray which is bouncing back when it falls on the polished surface, that ray is known as reflected ray. These are the very important terms. Just understand them carefully, because they are going to come in your science or in your physics subject again and again till your further life. So just get clear idea about this. Now again I am repeating, the light or the ray of light that is falling on the object is our incident ray, and the light or the ray of light which is going back or bouncing back after falling on the polished surface is reflected ray. Now there is also one ray which is normal, or we can say that perpendicular to our polished surface. This is our this is our normal ray. Now what is another term comes here is, that is the angle between the incident ray and the normal ray is angle of incidence, and the angle which is formed between the normal ray and the reflected ray is angle of reflection, right? The angle which is formed between the normal ray and the incident ray is angle of incidence, and the angle which is present or formed by the normal ray and the reflected ray is angle of reflection. So these are the very important 5 terms in reflection of light that you should understand properly. Now what is the most important thing here is the angle of incidence and the angle of reflection are always equal. If the angle of incidence is 30 degree, then clearly you should have the idea the angle of reflection is also 30 degree. This is the rule, that is angle of incidence and angle of reflection are always equal. So are you clear with these terms? Like the ray that is falling on the polished surface is incident ray. The ray which is bouncing back after falling on the surface is reflected ray, and there is a ray which is perpendicular to the polished surface. It is an imaginary ray which is a normal ray. The angle which is formed by the incident ray and the normal ray is angle of incidence, and the angle which is formed by the normal ray and the reflected ray is angle of reflection, and these both angles are always equal. So these are the terms that you should understand in reflection of light. And what is reflection of light? The change of direction of light when it falls on a polished surface, or we can say that the bouncing back of light when it falls on a polished surface. So these are the things you should be clear with the reflection of light.